So what does it mean to you to receive a BFI Fellowship this evening?
It's kind of amazing. Not kind of, it is amazing. I remember thinking when I was a kid to make movies and travel the world. And I remember stepping off the plane in 1983 and being driven to Pinewood Studios. And all these years later, in the films that I've made here and traveled the world, it means a tremendous amount. It's you dream of making movies and being here. It's and you look at the long list of filmmakers that have received this acknowledgement. It really is a very beautiful thing. I'm very grateful, very grateful.
So
not just for receiving it, I have to say just the filmmakers that I've worked with, and not just the directors. I'm talking about the entire crew and studios that I've worked with from here. It's a real privilege.
So you've worked a lot in the UK.
Yes.
What makes the UK such a unique place, do you think?
I just, as I said, I remember walking through the legendary gates of Pinewood Studios when I was a kid. And I brought many films here, and we had productions here that we based here and then launched out to the rest, of the world. Tremendous craftsmen, love of cinema, the long history of cinema here. And I'm very grateful that the studios are flourishing and still doing well. And I've worked with men and women and now I'm working with their children. I remember they were children, and now they're there and they bring their children on set. It's when you finish a film, it's never goodbye. It's always, we'll see you again soon. So it means a tremendous amount to me.
So the BFI IMAX, there's this relationship that you have with it. We all remember you posting about going to see Tenet there and saying cinema's back. I was wondering, could you talk a little bit about what it is about the BFI IMAX that you like, and also any specific memory that really stands out for you?
I have so many memories of seeing films in the BFI IMAX scene. It's not just one, it's so many. I remember that day that we went, and McHugh and I went to go see the Tenet. And look, I love being in that theater, to just all of us together. It's a community sharing this experience. The scale of the screen, the sound. These are things that I remember when we were going to the smaller screens in the 80s, and I wanted to shoot on 65 millimeter for Far and Away with Ron Howard. We really pushed that format, and I wanted to encourage the theater owners to give us big screens, keep this experience for people. Now we've come full circle, and this is what we're all doing, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful to make films for that size of screen, and the mix and the music, every aspect that we have, the sound. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience.
So you've spent so much time in the UK, we've now decided to embrace you as one of our own.
Yeah, thank you.
And I was just wondering, in all your experiences over the years with the British eccentricities, are there any words or any kind of modes of behavior that you still feel slightly astonishing?
For this, that I still know. I love the vernacular, the different, regional accents and the language. And, I, even beforehand when, seeing, Monty Python and those early, and also different British films that I grew up with as a kid. So to be able to, as I said, to come here and make movies with this crew, and also the crews are, yes, they're British, but they're international crews that we have now, and it's fantastic. The crews are amazing, and we are very much family.
And obviously, there's a lot of talent in front of a camera, British talent in front of a camera as well, that you've worked with over years.
I remember Ridley Scott brought me here. I've worked with Tony, but also, I was here with many, many different filmmakers that I've worked with here.
And you sparred with Billy Connolly.
Yeah, Billy. God, wow, he's awesome. Billy's just, what a legend. What a legend Billy is. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Ian. Thank you.